102.
All right, we're back. Yeah, we're about to have 102%. Apparently, I'm not allowed to change the titles anymore.
No.
Uh,
I'm too specific.
What did he do? What did he mess up?
He just put 102% dash DKC Festival.
Look, alright. I didn't know the titles.
Yes.
I'll leave the
Put it
titles up to you.
102% dash rig at
sorry.
DKC Festival.
Yeah, just waiting for
102% the Claude bashing stream.
I've endured so much hate. You know what? I still stick around, here to commentate 102, and I do it for the people. I don't do it for the freaking commentators that hate me, everyone else that hates me. I do it so people can enjoy some quality 102 commentary.
Hey,
My
I
boy does
posted a
fan.
positive the Claude copy pasta, okay?
I appreciate that. Can you believe I had to post my own copy pasta just to get 10 points?
That was
If
great.
I hadn't done that,
Yeah,
I
I'm
would have
sure
tried
you
to
were
avoid it,
forced.
so it was worth it.
That's pretty much the first thing we all did.
I saved it until the very end to see if I actually needed the points. I was like, I guess I do.
I mean, it's a free 10 points. It's like 1 second to get 10 points. Easy.
I also feel like midpoint parrot was a trap. I feel like if I hadn't grabbed midpoint parrot, I would have gotten commentator points. But
yeah, you
points.
actually would have.
Maybe. Yeah.
No, you actually would have. 100%.
Yeah.
I had more self-respect. I hope you know when I did the scavenger, I did not grab midpoint parrot.
I don't believe you.
I did not. I told.
But we don't
Kibbles.
even know if you had a good scavenger score.
I mean, yeah, I was lazy and I didn't want to end up anything, and I just wanted to get it done.
DKC2 no math.
no math.
No matter.
Great catch.
Leave it
No
to you
Windows
to
10
add
calculator,
math.
apparently.
Leave it to you to add math to a no math category. Thank you, commentators.
Hello? It's just simple addition, my friend. Next
It's
time, we have
math.
integrals.
It's banned.
Take it to the limit.
Wait for the calculus scavenger hunt.
Oh, I'm ready.
So who's holding up the party?
I'm just trying to see if Poochie wants to join. He's in the race channel and he's
No, he
signed
said
up.
he's sitting this one out. Yeah, Magus has got the copy pasta.
All right, then we're good. Then, are you ready to go, Kips?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start the timer. We got 4 players up.
Kiku joined the race channel. Wondering if he is wanting to join.
I imagine yes, he does have a time.
Maybe.
Want to join?
Maybe. Just
Fun
ask
fact
him.
about Kigo, actually, he was the commentator for RTA in Japan, along with our boy MDRLZ.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah,
No compromise. He gets a good time or he's done.
just yeah. But the guy never finished a run, but he had a 41 summit best.
Classic.
Who is that?
MDRLZ.
Just never.
Kiku
guy.
forgot the 102 strats.
All right.
I know that feel.
Entrance. See, is everyone good? Yep, everyone's good. All right, not quitting.
Good luck, racers.
Alright, RacePod's giving us a countdown.
All right, I'm gonna be silent. Have fun commentary.
Thanks. You want to do intro, Claude, or can I?
You can do the intro.
Alright. So, this is the completion category for Donkey Kong Country 2. To get it, you need to get 102%. You complete every level, start to finish, including the Lost World. Collect every crank coin in the game. I had a number down how many there are. There's 75, I think?
25, yes.
Yes. For you beat every bonus challenge and all the bosses. And you also get a percentage point for meeting every member of the Kong family. It's 40 DK coins, which are not actually counted towards the completion, but we get them anyway. You also get the last one for beating K. Rool 2 in the Lost World. And another common misconception is that wrong warps are also not done in this category. They don't actually count towards a percentage. Also, it's also mainly playing on 1.0, where it's different movement to do the wrong warps. But traditionally, the best cartridge you want to play on is J 1.0. There are less bees in Tupac's library, which is Haunted Hall, and there's less bees in Brambler. And you can perform the zip in Fiery Furnace, clipping out of bounds in a barrel. I can't believe I didn't think about that for Scavenger. I'm an idiot.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I didn't even have the 1.1 cart loaded up.
Right. But yeah, that's 1.0 in a nutshell in 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, only thing I want to add is that Creme Coin cheat is banned. You'd have to get all the Creme Coins anyways, but doing the Creme Coin cheat would allow you to beat K-Rool 2 earlier, which saves time via watching less credits. And yeah, I think that's it. The change to 1.0 is kind of a recent change, mostly just because of the Fiery Furnace Sip. Before that, I was always playing on 1.1, just because of the faster bosses.
Yeah.
And faster Castle Crush skip as well.
Right, Kingsing and Crow 2 actually move exponentially slower in this version. Looks like the races are already done with, well, most of them are already done with Pirate Panic. Moved on to not Top Sail, main race. It's probably one of my favorite levels in 102. I like jumping up the ropes.
I believe this level is surprisingly hard, especially the final bonus where you kind of have to like fall down the ropes and grab the stars on the way down.
Yeah, that's a lot easier, a lot harder than it looks.
I believe Antilles is, I don't know, yeah, he's going with it.
Yeah, we have our usual cast of characters for 102. We got Dave, we got Antilles, Void, Eason.
My boy El Magus.
El Magus.
Of RPG Legend fame, you know, taking a break from running the Final Fantasy IV Paladin tournament to participate in the 102 event.
What a guy.
Definitely doesn't mean this category. I think he's only completed like maybe 3 to 5 102 runs in his entire life, but that's not going to stop him here.
You see, Antilles got the double big boy to the first bonus in Gangplank Alley 1-3. And looks like he got second spawn for the
Decently
chest.
lucky.
Yeah, sometimes lucky.
That's like the only added instance of RNG in all of 102 compared to 80%. It's just this one bonus, and unfortunately it doesn't make that big of a difference.
Yeah.
Like Canis misses the Jedi boy to get the DK coin early.
Yeah, that's irritating sometimes.
That's a hard trick. It's one of the first major tricks you learn in 102, really. Our boy Luke.
It's used a lot, actually, throughout the category. There's a lot in World 2. Some other uses throughout the game.
Yeah, the big boy in Red Hot Ride especially is very important to grabbing the DK coin optimally.
Very tricky. Although, just carrying the barrel with you, I think you only lose 3 or 4 seconds doing it.
Yeah.
So, for new players, it's not entirely mandatory. It is fun to look at, though.
I'm actually not sure how much experience Canis has with this category. Watching him play, looks like he's kind of struggling here. Canis, of course, is my rival in this festival, so I'm definitely not rooting for him.
Him and I have raced this once or twice before.
I see.
He gets by mainly on movement and bonus memorization. I don't think he knows much of the strats, like all the big boys and when to start select out.
Yeah, it used to be like years ago, like the requirement for getting good 102 time was, did I actually remember all the bonuses and whatnot, but these days there's definitely real strats everywhere, and all that's been found by multiple runners, such as a Kisu, Japanese runner, Feast, another Japanese runner, and Void as well has optimized quite a bit.
True, and we can't forget Grandpa Riz.
Ah yes, I mean, Riz is like implied, Riz is the grandfather of everything. That was like, 102 is one of the last categories he really grinded before he took a very long break. So his time in it is definitely pretty real. I think he still has like a 130 or so. It's pretty good.
131, I believe. Yeah.
31? Okay.
Even his 103 time is still fairly relevant. It's 2:03:30 something.
I believe Riz still has a record in 105 as well.
I think that was actually bopped by Suzuri.
Oh,
Suzuri or
really?
Copan,
Okay.
one of those.
Yes, yeah, I can see Copan or Suzuri bopping that.
Kinda sad that's not in Festival.
Yeah, I mean, definitely 105 should have been added. Definitely an oversight by the event organizers, for sure. All of the secret events just 105.
They have to riot if that's the case.
I hope the secret event is DKC3 with no I button. Kitty only.
Not even possible. Solo kitty, no I button. Do get problems. Well, Belcha, you can't hold the beetle.
Not the whole game.
Also, one thing I want to say about 102 is it's not optimal to visit all the Kongs early on in World 1, but everyone does it anyways. I've always said that if you want to be perfectly optimal, you visit the Kongs later on because you can reset over Crow RNG, so you don't waste time going to the Kongs in World 1. Go to them in like World 5 and 6. But
This
no
is
one
true.
listens to me.
Cranky is actually out of the way in World 1.
Yeah, so you
more-
have to visit him in World 4, but you can visit all the other Kongs as well in later worlds. They're not out of the way.
Yeah, World 1 is the only one. Well, World 1 and World 3 are the only ones that are not really on the natural route. Like in World 3, they're all up top. World 1, Cranky's on top. But the rest of the worlds, I think it's fine. Just do it along the way. World 2, Cranky's on the left after Red Hot, but yeah, we should all just listen to Clyde.
Looks like Antilles is the first one on the stream to make it to World 2. Not sure where Void is, but safe to say he's probably in World 2 as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe assumption.
Void,
Would you like to switch?
yeah, I'd like to see where Void is.
All right. Having a change up. There we go.
Eason's
Yeah.
just entering World 2 as well, and yeah, just as we thought, about halfway through World 2, Level 1.
Void and Eason about where I expect him to be. Eason actually picked up this category very recently, so he doesn't have that much experience in it, but he learned it pretty fast. I think he has a pretty decent time already, so
Yeah,
expecting a
he's,
strong showing from him.
he's about
Yeah.
16 seconds off of Antilles, I believe.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
He started learning a long time ago, but I don't know how much of it he retained when he started learning again.
One thing I've experienced myself is that's very easy to forget 102. Like, I was going to de-rust
sure.
this category to actually play in it for the festival, but I got to, like, Jungle Jinx, and I'm like, I don't think this is happening, so that's why I
Yeah.
decided to commentate.
That's the Jungle Jinx for you.
Hothead itself actually has some tricky stuff you can do. You're going to see some of the players just avoiding the clamp-ons as they take the cannonball to the right. Like, see if Canis does it. If you do it properly, you can avoid killing both clamp-ons. He opts not to go for it. Not too surprising, I guess. I think we saw other players do it beforehand, though.
I saw Eason do it, I don't think I was paying attention to Void. But yeah, the trick to that one is you gotta land on the Crockhead's eyes. That's the
Oh,
only way
really?
you can get enough distance yet.
I didn't know there was a cue for that.
Just on the eyes. It's pretty much the opposite of actual Crockhead. Or you don't want to move on their eyes.
I see. Oh yeah, and they have to skip over Jungle Jinx at first because they don't have enough Creme Coins to actually go visit it, but once they complete Ken's claim, they can go back and do it. That's another advantage of doing the Creme Coin cheat, which is banned, of course, is that you can do Jungle Jinx immediately with no backtracking needed.
Now, one of the
Lovely.
draws to this category for me, anyway, was playing the Lost World stages, because a lot of them are actually quite fun. It's just unfortunate that we have to play Clobber Carnage. And
Well,
Jungle
Clobber
Jinx.
Carnage has gotten a lot better recently, so I'm actually pretty excited for it, for once in my life.
Could you do true ending for that?
Yeah, true ending. Do that too.
The true category?
Running a personal favorite of mine. Yeah, Clobber Carnage has the new like invisible barrel setup, so you can actually skip most of the auto scroller portions. I know Void is going to do it for sure, and I think a few other people will go for it. We'll see.
I think we might see Antilles go for it for sure. He's still fresh running this, but I'm not sure about Eason. He might still try to do the old setup. OG cannonless.
Yeah, this is definitely Antilles' main category. He definitely loves 102 more than say any other donkey category.
Agree to
I
that.
expect him to go for all the good stuff.
But the level that Void's entering right now is Jungle Jinx. It could be fun, but these tires are actually on a cycle, so every movement that he does is quite specific, so that the tires spawn in certain spots, so that he can get optimal distance from them.
Yeah, that jump between the B you saw a little bit earlier is kind of precise, and if you're off cycle even a little bit, you'll get bopped by the B.
It's not fun. Right near the end, there's a scrolly scroll. He's going to try to get into the barrel while scrolling the camera left and land on a tire. Somehow that activates the scrolly scroll. I don't know the science behind it, but it pushes the screen from the left to the right, and makes you move a lot faster.
It's actually
You take damage.
variations of the way you can do the scrolly scroll. Like perfectly optimal is kind of like really scary, but Void's still pretty practiced in this category. I assume he'll go for it.
Taking damage. Yeah, it's about that time after you float past the first set of spikes. You need to wait and time yourself correctly to jump on that tire again.
Yeah, look
That's
pretty good.
That's the 2 jumps. Yeah, it looked pretty simple to me. He floated at the end though. That's a bit of a safe strat. You can do like a flutter down and then land right on the goalpost as opposed to just floating all the way across. It actually gives you a reverse sprite on the goalpost. It's red and blue as opposed to blue and red.
So
That
in
makes
Lava
sense.
Lagoon, Void's going to keep solo Dixies for as long as possible just to reduce lag. Like DKC2 isn't that laggy in general, but for some reason this stage is very, very laggy if you have 2 Kongs, so you intentionally see him go out of the way to avoid the first DK barrel. Kind of like forced into getting the second one here.
I think I saw Kisu skip that second one as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real strat.
Yeah, this being on a Super Nintendo, if there are too many sprites on the screen, the game will lag out. And it's really easy in this level because there's a million sprites everywhere between the manta rays and the lockjaws and the pufferfish.
This bonus right now that Void's in is actually really interesting. There's a few different routes you can do because you can actually skip one of the enemies if you want and then collect the mana bunch or coin, whatever it is that On Guard drops, because it just goes by the number of IDs you clear from the bonus, and that item that On Guard drops counts, so some routes just skip an enemy. It looks like Void just chose to kill all the enemies, not pick up On Guard's item. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Bops into the clappers on the way down.
Kane is going into Scrolly Scroll and Jungle Jinx.
That's how.
I was doing 102. This is usually the first place I tend to die. Yeah, not a very surprising death. Perfectly understandable.
Yeah, it looks like he was a little bit hasty. He tried to do those jumps a little too quickly.
That's the number one thing you want to do, Russ, when you come back to 102.
Much.
Well,
It's easy.
very-
It's easy.
Yeah,
That and the Rammy jump in Red Hot Ride, which we'll see very shortly.
yeah. Look at just your average Dave's Lava Lagoon route. Looks like he does kill all the enemies.
It's the safe way to do it, because On Guard seems to have a mind of his own, where he'll just lunge at enemies.
Yeah, I'm reminded of Juice's famous quote for when he was doing 102. It's just his strat for that was get on guard and let Jesus take the wheel. That's the way he put it.
It's very sage advice,
I mean, it's from the
Is it
Juice. He
Shane
has
Down?
all the best advice.
of course.
Looks like Void got the Rammy double jump there, no problem.
Yeah,
You
it's
actually-
just it's a visual cue. It's not frame perfect at all.
I actually want to do this bonus as Dixie because if you try and do it with Diddy, like his roll dies and you just can't kill all the enemies, but Dixie can do it no problem.
So we were talking about Jedi Boys earlier. You're gonna see one after this bonus that Void's in.
Also, I really hate this bonus that Void's in. It's one of my least favorites. Like, it's really hard to actually get all the stars optimally, I find, with the team through. Hey, you can even see he missed one,
Yep.
so I'm not just a fraud. Always makes me feel a bit better about myself.
Not a fraud, but still the fraud.
The fraud, yes. Alright,
Right,
very
looks like
nice.
you made it. Yep.
Big boy, yeah. The inputs for that are a little bit unintuitive, but once you figure it out, it's not that bad. And actually, the inputs are pretty similar in the section Squawk Shaft coming up as well. Once he takes the bonus and beats it first. You saw this a bit in the 103 race as well, that sometimes it's just more optimal in Worlds 1 and 2 to take a warp, beat the stage, and then play through certain sections of the level, so you can start to select out. In this game, you can start to select out on coins, so it saves even more time.
Yeah, you have a few frames after you collect a coin to start select out. I think it's 3.
Yeah, it's fairly lenient.
We ready for a mix-up?
Yeah, let's mix it
do
up.
Mix it up. Let's see how Raku and Elmagoose are, keeping Void and Eason around.
Reiko's also familiar with the category, having only played on 1.0. It's one of the few donkey categories he can run consistently and have a good time in.
Looks like we're having a bit of stream trouble with Raku. We'll get Antilles up in here instead. We'll get him sorted out.
Suppose that Eason's in, the coin always spawns in that chest. You
He
think
always
it
lucky
spawned
bonus.
like randomly, like in the bonus in 1-3, but no, it's just always in that chest, so.
Yep. Game decided to give you a break.
The section that Void's in, it's gonna look like he takes damage accidentally, but this is actually a purposeful damage boost. This gets him to Dixie and also gets him to this section faster.
Yeah, because you want to start Cleaver. You want to do all the bosses as Cleaver. Jesus Christ! You want to do all the bosses as Dixie, pretty much, just because her fanfare's
All the bosses
faster.
Cleaver, yeah. You can actually play as Cleaver in this game if you do a Castle Crush and Viz setup properly. You can become Cleaver. It's great.
Sounds like my nightmare.
Dark Cleaver.
Well, there's a way to spawn Cudgel. Not Cudgel, but Clubba. I didn't know about Cleaver. Things you
You gotta
learn
ask
watching
DBJ
DKC
for the setup for that one. He definitely has it.
Still waiting for the real credit skip.
Looks like Elmagoose is doing this bonus with only one Kong. That's a little bit questionable. I would have gotten the Kong. Like, there's definitely one in the way.
Spooky. There's one at the beginning, isn't there? I thought
Yeah,
there was
there's just one right
this-
next to the midpoint.
Exactly.
On the balloon, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't do the big boy, you use that to kill the bee right there.
Looks like he's not opting for the big boy. Hopefully he can get it no problem. Yeah. Boy gets Flying Diddy for the fans, always appreciated. Looks like I'd have to imagine he's in the lead right now.
It's a pretty safe assumption.
He's not too far behind though. Tilly's entering the Cleaver fight as Diddy. Not sure what happened to him, but just swaps right away.
They might not have done the damage booster, didn't have enough monkeys to do it. So the stage that Void's in right now, Arabayu. Pull up my notes here, hang on. Yeah, so there's 6 rats there before the no Ramby sign. He's gonna keep one of those alive, because it's a little bit faster to get the chest that this cloak is gonna give you and kill the rat with it, as opposed to taking the chest and killing the cloak with it.
One of the many strats that the Japanese 1-2 runners found. I forget if it was Feast or Kisu.
Sounds like an Ikisu thing, because I've always seen Void do it since I've been watching him.
Like he misses the bee with the cannonball there.
Nice airball. And Tilly's finishing up on Cleaver. Almega's going into the extremely well-designed bonus.
Oh yeah, we can just skip half the barrels. That's a good one. And he still has to do the D boost here at the end of 3-1, just because it's faster, and he can actually get into the bonus with one Kong, just because Dixie's hitbox is kind of large. So even if you don't even need that much height from the barrel. Like he got a lot of height there, but even if you break the barrel like the bottom of its arc, you'll still get in the bonus.
Yeah, simply because Dixie's hitbox is bigger, as you said. Diddy would not be able to reach that.
Like Void got the G, very important.
Yeah, that sets up the integers to make sure that you can get Vine Clip.
It's all about the integers, man.
So early in the world, too. It's very crucial that these runners really need to be paying attention to all their actions, because past definitely affects the future.
The Glimmers is pretty similar to 80% actually. In fact, the entire first 40 or 50 seconds or so is just exactly 80%. And you're gonna take a small detour to go into bonus, and then you're gonna go back into Glimmers and get another bonus and DK coin.
Another DK coin you can start select out as soon as you collect it. This one's a little more lenient though because it's not you're not going to trigger a cutscene if you're too slow. Just take all day if you want. It's really easy to gloss over that bonus too in Glimmers because it's fairly well hidden if you're not paying attention and you're used to around any percent.
I actually saw Void miss it once. He's like, oh, whoops, I should probably go back and get that, huh? Like he remembers it though.
Alright, good. Going on to Crockhead Clamber after this. Ahead of myself here. She still needs to go back to the beginning of the level.
Oh, yeah.
After performing the swap, of course. Actually, no, you don't swap. My mistake. Because you need Dixie in front for to do a damage boost at the beginning of Crackhead.
Yeah. I think Almagus got Lava Fly, so that's pretty cool.
He's a better speedrunner than I am, that's for sure.
Better speedrunner than Twig, that's for sure. Will he get Flying Diddy for the fans? Does he have the setup? Oh, he does, dude. He does.
He does. Thank you.
Well done.
Almost up now. The bonus that Void's in right now, if you're running on a very old television like I do, oh, he missed the start select. Oh, you don't start selector, sorry. If you're running on an old TV like I am, the brightness has to be turned up a little bit because it's very hard to see through that maze. There's no glimmers to light your way.
The AGDQ is doing the any percent race, like the darkest TV I've ever seen. Like you couldn't see anything in Glimmers. Like Glimmer didn't even do anything. It was great. Yeah, here's the D boost we talked about. If you're really optimal, you can kill the bees and like minimal hits with the chest. I believe he did it.
Yep, he did do it.
And after that, it's pretty much straight 80% except for one detour in the middle of the stage where he picks up Shoes the Spider.
Or DB Jump.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, have you seen the guide on speedrun.com? It's how you set it up.
It's the biggest challenge is turning your TV upside down.
That is truly the biggest challenge. I'm still not sure how Dragon was able to do that.
At least they give you they give you a giant obnoxious arrow towards the barrel, which I still seem to miss every time. But at least they try to help you.
That was definitely the hardest part of Scavenger Hunt when I had to do DB jump. Like I had to turn my TV upside down. It cost me like 5 minutes IRL.
I think my biggest mistake there was doing K Rule while I had 44 coins and not 50. Got that you have to reset and you lose all your coins.
Yeah, I was thinking about routing around lives and coins. It seemed too much work. Like no death for Void and Crackhead, pretty nice. Almagoose barely missing the G. It's unfortunate.
Oh, he's gonna have a harder time with Vine Clip then. Having a harder time getting into that barrel too.
You can see though, like even though he bounced on it at the very bottom of the barrel, he still made it in the bonus. It's very lenient. You can see the cool colored coin there on Ease and Stream. That happens when you bring Shoes out of the bonus.
Out of the bonus, and you leave him as a sprite. If you bring him past the sign, or if you get the sign to despawn him, the coin does not do that funny sprite. Same thing happens in Clapper's Cavern. If you dismount the fish closer to the sign, the first Clapper looks like a clown. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, if you ever mess around with ROM hacks of this game, you see the color distortion quite a bit because the sprite limit is constantly overloaded.
So this stage, Rattle Battle, I'll talk about it. The snake has a very funny hitbox, I'm sure we all know by now. The bonuses are actually fairly well hidden. There's one near the beginning, there's the DK coin that Void just got. Looks like you're falling to your death, but Battley saves the day.
Yeah, if you're doing like a casual 102 run and you don't really have too much familiarity with where all the bonuses are, this is a common place to miss one. See if Void gets his strat for optimal whatever this bonus is. I think 32, yeah, 32 is what you want.
Yep. Good. It's taking advantage of the snake's large hitbox.
Yeah, throwing a few short hops as well. pretty nice run for Void. I haven't seen any mistakes from when he's been on stream at all. Season's pretty close as well.
Yeah, not too far behind as I thought it would be, but Antilles is the dark horse, I think. Between him and Eason and Dave, anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch a Slime Climb, then maybe we'll mix it up, because the Slime Climb in 102 is pretty sick looking.
Yeah, the 2 damage boosts. Not damage boosts, but super jumps.
Oh, but first, of course, Black Ice Battle.
Of course.
This level in 1.0 is kind of scary because it's very easy for the camera to scroll in such a way that your Kong just instantly dies. And he gets hit right away. That's a common mistake for him. I see them make that mistake a lot. Go for the super optimal movement. Taking damage there is very common.
It's true. If any of you were around yesterday during the blooper reel, what Claude just talked about was one of the videos highlighted there. The camera just stopped moving while Void was holding the chest, and he died.
This is the main level you're going to see that death in. That and PCP, although it's a lot less common in PCP.
You gotta be going really fast to do it in PCP.
Yeah. It's also worth noting that if you fail like any of these bonuses, it's usually a huge time loss. Like if you fail this bonus in Black Ice Battle, you have to like kill yourself and start again from midpoint to get the cannonball back, so... Hopefully he doesn't make any mistakes. I doubt he will, but... Remember back in the day watching Riz do this bonus, he'd swap to Dixie, then like glide over the bees, and then swap to Diddy at the end of the bonus, because he was too scared.
And after my own heart, it's exactly what I do.
Oh, nice.
Bonus. This is just too spooky.
Good strat. He goes for the plank at the end of the Black Ice Battle, but doesn't get it. I think he actually did it way too early.
Yeah, it wasn't even on the goalpost. Shame. Shame, shame.
So here you're actually going to do the super jump with Diddy here to get into the first bonus. Instead of with Dixie.
Which is it surprised me when I first saw that, because I thought that Dixie would be a little bit easier to maneuver in that bonus. She can flutter and stuff, but now seeing how it's actually done with super precise movements.
Here's grabbing the invincibility just because it's faster to ply your way through the enemies. Even though it's a slight detour to get it. Gonna store another super jump here and take damage to skip a little bit more of the level.
Another fun fact about 1.0 actually, if you're invincible and you swap in the water, you lose your invincibility.
I did not know that.
It's very true. I found that out the hard way when I was learning Lava Lagoon. Going for the DK coin. For some reason Diddy was out front and I said, oh wait, I need to be Dixie. Swapped underwater in the lava. This is Eason now, probably only 40 seconds behind Void.
They both have a pretty nice slime climb.
Till he's just about a quarter of the way through Black Ice Battle.
Feel free to mix it up if you want now. Ground Blast is kind of boring.
Yeah, it's quick hits, or quick shots.
Sorry, did you want me to get some new people? Is that what you want?
Yeah, mix it up.
Well, there you go. Hopefully Raku's stream's now working. No. Shoutouts to XSplit.
That's the exploit.
So, Kipples, question for you from the chat.
Yo.
Kipples underscore, is Claude, quote, the Claude, just Claude is fine, your arch nemesis? The Sasuke to your Naruto? The Vegeta to your Goku? The Dan's game to your Gappa?
Word on streams that
I think
Goku's back.
the chat's getting baited into my elaborate ruse of hating the Claude. And, you know, if you've ever watched WWE, you know about the fake storyline, so I'm glad you all got baited.
Are you saying that the Donkey community is just a bunch of memers that just make up shit just to stir up drama for no reason?
The memes, son.
Yep, hating Claude is a fake storyline, so you should donate all your points to him.
No, he still can't win, right?
Well, I mean, you know, Canis, it's like everyone's giving their points to Canis. Where are my points? Keep it
People
close.
gave you tons of points. Are you kidding me right now?
I mean, I
Are
know
you
Pippi gave you
fucking
points.
kidding me right now? Oh my god. Let me go and have a look at how many extra points the Claude got.
Okay.
It's more than 5.
He got 6 extra points.
Well, that's
Well,
more than
3
5.
of those were from one person.
You can give yourself 3 points right now if you really want.
Maybe I will. We'll see. It'll depend on what these fine runners do in this 102 race.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Right now, Magus is going to the first bonus. Is that Magus? No.
Top right. Top right is Almagus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tilly's. Tilly's going to the barrel last bonus. This bonus is actually kind of hard because you have to get quick shots in the bonus. I don't think he's getting all of them.
Stream's a little stuttery. That's just me though, it's my laptop. Everything Kibbles does is perfect, so.
Do you have the Twitch stream up? You might want to close that.
I have it up, but I have the video paused just for chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you get the newest version of VLC? I had to download the newest version for it to not stutter.
No, it didn't prompt me to download it, so. Usually it does when I open it, it's like, download this. It's a pretty trustworthy program, so I do it.
Almagus getting bopped kind of early in Black Ice Battle. Gonna have to take it a little bit slower here until he picks up another Kong.
Canis is keeping up pretty well, keeping up fairly well as well.
Oh yeah, actually in Black Ice Battle, yeah. Just your average Dave doing pretty well.
Just as I say that.
Yeah, he's Solo Diddy always kind of scary here.
Almagus making the classic mistake of running the barrel into that wall of bees. It only kills the top one, not both.
Looks like he's gonna have Dixie for the bonus, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Even if he had Diddy in front, I'd recommend swapping to Dixie if you're not too familiar with this category.
So for all we know, that was intentional.
Maybe it's part of his route. He's an expert router, of course. Runs many RPGs. We got 2 cudgels on screen. Definitely gonna focus on the Black Ice battles we got.
Yeah, Cudgel's boring. Cycle based, every time he hits the ground and you're on the ground, you can't move.
Canis also opting for Dixie in the bonus. Oh yeah, he has to re-enter Crockhead. It's actually a little bit faster to go back into Black Ice to get the Kong barrel, I believe, rather than going into Crackhead, but it's very minor.
I would believe that.
Really?
Crackhead.
Have you done the timing?
No, I believe going into Black Ice is faster than going into Crockhead.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. It's right there. You gotta scroll the screen to go to the one in Crackhead. This one is just floating in the air.
Alright, let's see if your theory is true that Dixie can be a little bit better if you're not too familiar with the strats. This bonus on Almagus' stream. Like he's not really making use of the glide, so.
So is using the thickness of her sprite.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Just like Kitty in 103.
Right. Almagus being a DKC3 runner, I'm sure he would know that.
That's true. He submitted the game for AGDQ as a potential backup, and he actually got accepted.
No way.
Oh yeah, it's true. I mean, he didn't
8%?
go to AGDQ, but yeah, 8%.
Nice.
He got his registration fee waived, even though he didn't actually go. Whereas I didn't submit as a backup at all, and I actually had to pay the $50. It really makes you think.
Just another way to keep the Claude down.
Yeah.
I don't envy you, sir. Don't envy you.
It's like he's sticking with Dixie for the entirety of Slime Climb here.
Well, to some players that are unfamiliar with lost his ball. To some players that are unfamiliar with the type move that Diddy offers, Dixie can often be a safer alternative. She moves a little bit slower, so it's a little bit easier to control, I guess.
Well, I can play Donkey Kong Land 2. Dixie is the actual Kong you're supposed to use throughout the entire run, so you can just glide everywhere, and it's actually the fastest strat. It's great.
Yeah, watching you route that was fun.
I'm a personal fan of DKC1 GBC. Only for the minigames though.
Oh yeah, the fishing,
Minigame
of course.
exclusive. Right
Can't
now.
wait for that to be the secret event. I know all the strats. Oh, looks like just your average day being bopped on the way to the spider bonus there. That's kind of a common hit to take if you want to dismount the spider optimally. Like he's not going to be getting a 12. Oh wait, yes he did. All right.
Yeah, they give you the spider right at the beginning. So. It actually took me a couple times during Scavenger to get a 12 in that bonus.
Really?
A few too many than I care to admit, but here we are.
Cornhole is another level where you just beat it and then you go right back in and do all the bonuses at the start, and then start select out on a coin.
Yeah, to those who run any percent, it's really easy to get your movement a little bit mixed up, because you don't do the scrolly scroll. You actually need the spider to get interest in the DK coin near the bottom.
Oh, thank God we have the music on Elmagoose stream right now, because this music reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, my childhood.
Right in the childhood. Let's see if he gets Vine Clip, actually. Do you want to go for Vine Clip even in this category?
Still saves your 7 seconds.
Doesn't get it, but again, he's not too familiar with well, I mean, he's familiar with Vine Clip. I know he doesn't practice it that much. He wasn't that confident, I guess I should say, going into it. Does leave him with only one. Oh, there's another Kong right there. That's right. Yeah, it's a little bit spooky to do this final section with only one Kong. There's a lot coming at you.
Yeah, it's true.
Forgot to stay low and get high, dude. It's my strat to remember to not get hit at the end of Brown Blast.
Wise words.
Kane's going in the Vine Clip. I don't expect him to miss it. Yeah, easy. About to have a cudgel and 2 auto scrollers on stream at once. Might be time to mix it up if possible.
Sure, no worries. Well, we went from 2 to still 2. I don't think there's escaping the auto scrollers.
I thought I saw somebody in Rambler. Must be cool.
Hey, Avoid's in now in Rambler. That's a good one, yeah. I believe this first bonus in Brambler is actually his favorite bonus in the game.
Oh god.
You have to move really fast with the parrot, time your shots correctly, and just have a pretty sick movement to get all the stars without touching the brambles.
Yeah, if I get, what's optimal time? 27, I think? If I get
I'll
a
say
20...
it's 28, actually.
Wow. If I get like a 22, that made my day. That's crazy.
Definitely one of the cooler bonuses.
Just collect the stars bonuses. There's a couple of them you do as the bird, and every one of them are difficult. Every one of them.
Yeah, for sure. At the end of Bramble, we're not going to be seeing too many bees or too many cloaks, because again, he is playing on J 1.0. He has to play on J specifically because of a skip at near the middle of Windy Well, which for some reason doesn't work on the North American version, but does work on J. He gets the squawks or sign skip there. You might have seen a few people do that in Scavenger Hunt, I don't know. I know I did it. That's actually the required strat for 102 to go fast.
I think Eason just failed that bonus. I don't know what that means, but does he have
bonus
to do the
at the
level
beginning?
again? Yeah, the bonus,
Rambler?
the first one of this one. First
Yeah,
Rambler bonus.
The camera doesn't scroll to the left anymore afterwards, so you have to beat the level and go back in.
Oh, can't do the sign skip either.
Yeah, it just rams in the sign. We'll be seeing the Squitter route. Squitter route actually isn't too much slower, assuming you know the optimal webs and whatnot. Looks like he is going for your optimal Squitter stuff. But is going to grab the DK barrel for safety, I agree with that.
Yeah,
That's your average Dave going into the good Bramble bonus. See what time he gets. 25. Still not too bad, but
Yeah.
that's the thing about 102 is that like every bonus is an IL, so you're kind of like judged on your ability to bonus, even to like the casual viewer. It's just like the slides in Super Mario 64. It's like, oh my god, you didn't get 12.7. You must suck. It's like it really doesn't make that big a difference, but since you see the timer on the screen, it's like, yeah, people are gonna point that out.
Of course. It's easier to judge always.
What is happening to Cadence? Oh, he lost Squitter and then he couldn't get Squitter back, so he had to.
Oh, that's a very unfortunate spot to lose Squitter in.
Did he get midpoints? Okay, so he's gonna have to backtrack and get Squitter. This is actually hard. Like he's gonna have to follow the conga line spinies here and get a DK barrel so he can make his way back up.
That takes so long. But at least he grabbed halfway.
Hopefully he doesn't lose Squitter this time.
Looks like Void's at a rickety race on the mud hole.
Mud hole not as spooky in 102, but still pretty spooky.
It's mud hole.
Yeah, of course.
There it is. That's actually features one of my favorite bonuses, Throw Your Girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
And one of the trickier DK coins to get also. There's a setup for it, but it's relatively tight. Not as tight as the one in Web Woods, but it's still very tilting if you miss it, because you need to do the level all over again.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that some effects in this game just continue on even while swapping. Like the wind and gusty just continues on its cycle. Same with the end of the prizes at the golds. So you can just swap for free essentially as you just wait around for the prize to be the DK coin.
Yeah, same with the water level in Arctic, which is what makes Diddy Windy possible. Which makes the swap going into Diddy Windy as fast as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I'm a fan of doing the thing with Dixie where you go all the way to the bottom and then swapping, because then it sends Dixie flying upwards.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. Like if you just keep swapping back and forth, like the cons get further and further apart, so it's like they're flying all over the place.
Nice. I think that should have been standard.
You can actually go out of bounds in Arctic, but I think only DG's has to do that.
Can't imagine there's much DG's doesn't know about this game.
He does know quite a bit. One of the premier scientists of this game. Void coming up on the swap we talked about earlier. Not expecting him to miss it.
Of course not.
But you definitely want to keep the your eyes peeled on Void here, because he's going to be about to go into Clobber Carnage, and he's very likely going to be going for the new Invis setups to skip basically 2 of the major auto-scroller sections. Setups waste quite a bit of time, but it's not frame perfect at all to get this Invis, even though you're getting it off a Clobber. Other methods that are faster are frame perfect. I had a little bit of trouble there at the beginning. But the setup makes the Invis pretty much free, and it skips 2 very boring sections, so I'm really happy this was found. Hopefully he gets both of them.
I have shoutouts to make to, I think his name is Mr. Kyoto.
Mr. Kyoto, yeah. He actually messaged me on Twitter, just me, with the setup. I'm like, why are you just messaging me? You can run it too, but I appreciated it.
Jay Bias? What? I only want the Claude to win, apparently.
This is the first one coming up. There are actually 2 different setups here. Void is a different one than I do. It's a little bit easier.
Do you know why it shoots you out further? Is there science behind it, or is it just...
Yeah, you're increasing the speed of the barrel by throwing the invis. Like, you're mashing the IDs, and the act of throwing it is what increases its speed. Like, the throwing speed is transferred to the barrel.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And it looks like he got the second one, assuming the IDs are correct. It's kind of hard to get a limp dick, as he calls it, with the IDs, with the setup. He's fine, dude. He got both of them. Very, very, very nice.
Yes. Fine showing. Now all he has to do is beat the game.
Not get owned by the gatekeepers. It's like just your average Dave having some trouble in Mudhole. Looks like he's Dixie here. It's not good.
Never want to be Dixie in Mudhole.
Yeah, he's definitely getting... I think I saw him die earlier as well while I was focused on Void, so he's having a pretty strong Mudhole Infinite. He's skipping over the bonus. I guess he already got that one.
Is there
Oh
more
no,
tilting death?
I see. He's backtracking because he needs 2 Kongs because he doesn't want to take Sonic. That makes sense.
Good old RNG cats. Is it actually RNG where they throw you?
I have no idea what determines that, actually. That's a good question. I want to say it's position-based. I don't feel like that'd be RNG, but I actually have no idea.
It's like a case for the DGs as well.
Good thing there are no setups that involve running into the Sonic and having him throw you anywhere. Unless you play ROM hacks. Then in which case it is required.
This game's hard enough as it is. Coming into Ramby Rumble now. The DK coin, it's intended that you go over the little cave where the rhino is by a hook. Get the DK coin that way, but we do a double jump. Ramby double jump.
Yeah, it's very straightforward. Ramby double jump is kind of one of those techniques that seems a lot harder than this. Man, just your average Dave in a really strong Muddle Infinite. I feel bad for him now. Someone who was in a Webwoods Infinite yesterday, I can definitely feel for you. It's just like, get me out of the stage and I'll be fine, but he's still in it and he has to play it.
That's what happened to you?
Yeah, that's what I mean in the Ampersand race. I got absolutely destroyed in Webwoods, and that still carried over to Crow 2. I'm not sure if the death was caught on stream, but man. That was unfortunate.
I had a Castle Crush Infinite of all things. Like I've never played the game before, and I crushed myself twice. Like, for the love of God. Must be all the Warpless I've been playing.
And Dave just Dixie again, no Diddy. I'm rooting for him now. I just want him to escape Mudhole.
I have faith in Dave.
Not gonna be able to do the setup for the DK coin. He's gonna have to make up his own setup. Oh, is this a setup? Real setup? No. He's gonna have to really think hard about this one. Wow, still gets it. That was pretty impressive, actually. Definitely had to improvise that.
Dave has a couple tricks up his sleeve. He's never to be underrated.
He does have a fairly good time in this category. It's like a mid 131, I think, right?
Yes, he does. Which is why it's a real treat to be seeing all these top runners of the game, or the category rather.
Would sleep on the king a little bit, looks like.
Well, he moves so slow, so it's understandable.
Yeah, that's right. Probably used to. I mean, he just came off the 80% race, so.
It's not like he gets much faster after reaching a 2 like he does on 1.0. It's just... I hate fighting the king on 1.0.
Let's see if Dave does any of the Clobber and Viz setups here. Nope, just gonna ignore at least the first one anyways. Let's see if he ignores the second one.
Yeah, I'm chopping up with the stream. It's my computer though. I can watch about 4 seconds at a time. And then...
But he is going for the second one. Doesn't get it, unfortunate. Well, at least he tried. At least he tried.
I remember watching Void trying to get Neil set up and thinking he's got it. Just shooting himself into the spikes. So depressing.
Yep. No way to tell if your barrel actually has the proper speed value adjusted, or if the ID is actually matched until you actually shoot out of it.
And then it's just too late because there's no recovery from it. You can't just... Because you're a solo Kong too, aren't you?
Oh yeah, you're instantly dead. There's no recovering. Like, even if you, like, it's somehow backtracked, like, the barrel isn't there, so you can't get to the end of the level.
Ghostly Grove, I do want to mention. There is a moonwalk that is done that's a little bit faster to get the DK coin. A certain organizer of this tournament really hates.
Yeah, the task does it in 80%, but to make it save time in 80%, you have to be like really, really, really optimal.
Oh yeah.
102, it's kind of easy because it just naturally leads you into the DK coin.
Yeah, you just roll off the edge and you're laughing.
I see a lot of auto scrollers.
Yeah, switch it up, switch it up.
Auto scrollers on a really slow B. Yeah, let's do this. Haunted Hall, there's not really too much to talk about. There's too many bonuses. both of them, all three of them involving really precise jumps. The last one especially, because if you fail it or if you miss the jump, you gotta do the level all over again. So on top of the fact that it's an auto-scroller, it's a very punishing auto-scroller.
I don't think we're gonna see any 2 cycles here. Never know.
Shameful.
Always hope.
Whenever I see a B on screen now, or the king on screen, it's like, will he go for 2 cycle to impress the commentators?
Points would be awarded, absolutely.
I tried. Tried in Scavenger, I tried in the 80% race. So much I can do.
Like Void will be getting 120 stars faster than Cheese 05.
That's getting harder to do these days.
It is, yeah, he's really powering up. Oh, Amalgus either doesn't know the setup or missed the setup, so he's gonna have to improvise the way to get the DK coin here. Oh, okay, barely gets it, I think. I think it was just about to switch to the other item. Elmagoose said he specifically learned the Invis setups from Clobber Carnage just to impress me, so definitely keep the stream on him, because I want to see if he actually gets it.
Antilles looks like he's still in... Oh, Ramby Rumble. Okay, sorry. I saw the honey. I thought he was Hornet Hole or something.
Yeah,
What
he's
happened
definitely
to
not far
him?
behind. Elmagoose is like, I'm not going to practice anything else in 102, but I'm going to learn this, so he better get it, or he's not getting my
He
point.
does.
He's taking a really interesting route here in Clobber Carnage. Wow, it's I'm seeing parts of the level I've never seen before.
Clobber
Barely
Carnage
doesn't
in
make
this...
that glide.
Clobber Carnage in this was very interesting. Mainly, oh, that's an unfortunate death. A lot of the things that you want to practice is Clobber Carnage, but you can't do it with Game Saver. Game
yeah, that's
Savers
right.
keep the barrels rotating; they don't ever stop.
You know if it works fine on the practice hack?
I haven't tested it.
Yeah, I haven't tested that either.
I do not have a flash card, unfortunately,
Yeah, those
Like
things are
to.
expensive, I don't blame you.
and it's Canadian money too, so it's easily like $400 more.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody got time for that. I have a cat to support. I can't be buying flashcards. Give me a break here.
Elmagoose continuing to reinvent his own route, routing Clobber Carnage live on stream as he waits for the peace cycle to advance. Like, he's just definitely showing off his RPG routing abilities here. I've not even seen these parts of the stage before. But alright, here it is. Will he get the Invis setup? Moment of truth. He's not going for the first one. Okay, well, maybe he'll get the second one.
We allowed to give out half points?
I don't think so.
Integers only, please.
Integers only, alright. If I have 3 to give out, that means I've got, what, 9, 18, 27 integers? Does .0 count?
What?
No,
Hello? No, man. Sorry.
He's not going for it. What the heck is this? He said he'd learn it.
I just
Oh
want to
my
note
God.
that negative numbers are in fact integers.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Huh.
To not even go for it after saying he would learn it, it's lying to me. And look, he gets Bob, so he can't even do the D-boost at the end. Hope he's happy with himself.
I hope he remembers to get the bonus. It's very easy to overlook.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have to do this level again. I don't think I would ever play the game again if that happened to me. It's going
If you
crazy.
actually do this ending section, maybe he's used to the D-boost. The timing for getting past the bees is a little bit unintuitive. It actually makes it. Will get owned by the gatekeepers. Taking it very, very safe. Ah, so he goes in the bonus.
Is Elmagoose building your confidence for the relay, Claude? Are you excited to have him on your team?
Well, maybe he was like, I'm not going to practice 102 at all, so I can focus on my worlds for the relay. Maybe that's what's going on.
Okay. I see. I hope not. I hope he just pauses the game and waits, throws the game, so the Claude doesn't get any points.
Team RPG, man, we gotta stick together. Just route out the relay.
Who's your third in that?
Wexel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Team RPG.
Kidding.
Definitely, completely randomly seeded, I'm sure, by the organizers.
Of course.
Of course.
Alright, Void's in a PCP and have to. Oh, just gets hit. That's actually not a surprising hit because he's probably used to the scrolling on 1.1. I don't want to go back and forth between 8% and 102. Scrolling this stage always kind of gets me.
True. Another one where it gets you is in Crackhead. Those
Oh yeah, the one guy you can just like clip through for some reason at 1.0
Right
and you
through.
just die.
right through him. It's like he doesn't even exist. I like getting 1.0'd.
He isn't buying the mixtape. I think it's still a scavenger hunt.
Unfortunately, there are no extra points given out for that.
Oh yeah, he has to wait. Going back into PCB for a con? Did Void forget a bonus?
Well, there is the first one towards the left where he took damage. I believe that could be where he missed it.
Oh, I see. So he has to go back and get it, I see. Alright, he didn't forget it, he just didn't have the capability to actually get it. That makes sense.
I've ever seen a human do Diddy PCP before. This is quite the treat.
Alright, now we're gonna be seeing Webwoods. Webwoods is like a real killer even in 102. In fact, I'd argue it's much harder than an 8%. Because not only do you have to do all the normal stuff associated with Webwoods, which is really hard, but you have to do, he's going to be going for the optimal Webwoods, I would assume, where he's not going to be doing a D-boost in the second half of the stage. Instead, he's going to keep both Kongs, like shoot a web off screen and make his way up through the Bs with webs. So he has both Kongs at the end of the stage, so he can swap in front of the goal and get the DK coin that way. That way he'll have the Dixie wrap as well as Dixie for Crow, which saves a little bit of time. Plus, he has to do fast cannonball to get in the first bonus, which is in itself not very easy. So he has his work cut out for him.
And there was a new strat found actually for a faster fast cannonball by Kisu.
Really? I did not know about that.
You pretty much do the eagle pit as you usually do on any percent, and then when the guy shoots the cannonball, you shoot 4 webs up, and you land on the platform somehow.
Interesting.
I think Eason retweeted it a couple days ago. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's pretty cool.
I have a free point now that Elmagoose isn't doing the stuff he said he was going to do, so I might be awarding it to Void here if he actually gets to sample Webwoods. I'll be very impressed. He gets fast cannonball. No issues there. Doesn't take damage.
Yeah, I did the old setup.
Alright, good step 1. Step 1. And he gets step 2. This is looking pretty sample.
As Antilles is in Gusty Glade, which actually houses the fastest bonus in the game.
Oh, he's going into the bonus that Void loves.
Yeah, that's
I think he's gonna be getting a 28 though.
It's the one that cleaned out all your wallets at AGDQ.
Oh, looks like Void took it very safe on the ending of Webwoods, so he doesn't get the full sample. He waited an extra cycle just to be safe, so he doesn't get my point. Sorry. Full sample or bust.
Wow. Are we ready for another mix-up here?
Just let's see if Void actually does the fast Crow 1 cycle, so I can judge him even further. Crow 2 cycle, first cycle. Nope, bounces off the guy. Okay, I'm judging him. Feel free to switch it now.
Alright.
He also easily just died.
Yep. Taking a hit in PCP, depending on where it is, very easy to die. Just taking the birds is way slower. And you're just falling to your death.
I think Elmagoose is actually ahead of Canis here. That's a little bit surprising. I figured, you know, Canis obviously has a lot of 8% knowledge. I figured that would carry over to, you know, at least get him ahead of Elmagoose, who really doesn't know this category at all and also has a worse 8% time. But it looks like they're pretty much about tied.
He has,
by that I mean Elmagoose is a full level ahead.
He has what, a 42, 45?
Yeah, it's a high 42.
Yeah.
Canis obviously has 40. Now, until he's going into PCP, He has a cleaner one than Void.
What he has to do is remember where the bonus is, or remember the bonus.
And not
Chat
get bought free.
says, hello, Magus has like a 150 and 102.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. I'm not sure if they actually updated his time, but I believe a 150.
Yeah. Someone who has 42 level movement should pretty easily get a 135 or a 134. Even a 130. Or can get a 127 with 40 movement. 31 should be fairly easy. I think I'm probably completely wrong, and feel free to flame and judge me.
Nah, I mean, I think I have a 131 without like a too hefty of a grind. Just like watch the tapes, learn most of the strats. But didn't fail any bonuses, didn't die. So, yeah, I guess it was 131.
Just casually cut Void's AGDQ run.
Yeah, but Void went for a lot of crazy stuff in that run at the behest of the commentators. Like I was begging him to do the jump. I didn't think he'd actually do it. He just kept going for it. It was great. And Tilly's entering Webwood, so I'm not sure what his route's going to be. I really doubt he's going to be going for the optimal stuff at the end. But I'm not sure if he actually does fast cannonball or not. It's kind of a spooky strat.
Very spooky. But in the words of the Juice, trust the setup.
Trust the setup, yeah. Trust the setup, jump at the thing.
Jump
Classic
the thing.
advice by the Juice.
Everything is the thing. I use the thing in my everyday speech. Not just in Donkey.
Webwood's hitting him hard, a little bit early here. Hopefully he shakes it off, doesn't fall into the infinite.
Did mention earlier that Crow 2 is also exponentially slower in 1.0. You can actually soft lock the game. You're too fast.
Yeah, and the slowness of Crow 2 is what makes the ending of, well, Webwood's not that bad. Because even though you have to play Crow 2 as Dixie, you have to wait around anyways for him to move up the ropes. So you're not wasting any time by being the boss as Dixie, compared to if you're being as Diddy in 8%. Looks like he is going for fast cannonball, okay.
Not surprised.
Kind of a safe-ish fast cannonball, but yeah, still gets it. Definitely a true 102 man. And I really, really doubt he'll go for the second part of this. Yeah, opting for the D-boost. Kind of a shame that Feast was in this race for the festival. Would have been interesting to see him and Void go at it.
Reed. He's gone kind of ghost lately, though. I haven't read anything or heard anything on Twitter from him since he dominated Festival.
Elmagoose dying on the pillars, thinks he's Krauser 318. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Feast. Last I heard he was doing a lot of offline practice. I'm not sure if he still is or what, but I think he's just powering up for his glorious return to 102.
Yeah, he's in the hyperbolic time chamber.
He said 127 was free, and Void kind of proved it was, but maybe it's even freer than we all think it is.
His closing remarks were 127 is very, very easy game.
Very, very easy game. Just your average Dave also go for fast cannonball. I guess everyone knows fast cannonball. Like I was actually struggling with it when I learned it way back in the day. I considered not going for it in good runs, but everyone else is like, nah, it's free. Oh, it just sucks. Can't do fast cannonball. Just him.
Well, it's not easy. I'll give you that. So I can't do it. Then again,
Oh,
I'm
Kane
not
is
entirely...
taking a death, and did he die on purpose so he could get a second chance at the bonus? That looked like that type of death. I can't imagine you die in Haunted Hall any other way.
Yeah, I'm wondering if... Yeah, I guess it would be faster if you missed that to just kill yourself and go back in.
Yes, definitely. Probably didn't jump at the thing, man.
Yep, teeth of the thing. Now the trick is which thing put the teeth at to jump. I always put
specifics don't matter. It's just feel. Yeah, that's definitely the case. Yeah. It's also possible he failed the bonus. That bonus, if you're not prepared for it, it's a really speed bonus.
It's the
If you don't
fast
know where
one,
to jump, yeah, count.
So it's very easy to fail. I guess not getting a 28, unfortunately.
Looks like he gets the bonus if he did indeed fail it the first time, or just happened to not get into the bonus in the first place. But actually, he died right there, so probably just failed the bonus.
Tilly's now just becoming the fish in Arctic Abyss.
Yeah, I think
this-
Void will probably be heading into Antics soon. Maybe we could swap over to him.
Animal Antics. You want to talk about childhood? It's the one that definitely took me the longest.
Yeah, definitely one of the most famous stages. Unless you're playing this game on ZSNES, in which case Clever Carnage is the hardest, because as you mentioned earlier with the Game Saver, if you play on ZSNES, it has that same issue, the rotating barrels, and
No,
it's,
really?
Yeah, it's really, really hard to beat casually, let me tell you that.
Just some days the game just doesn't want you to win. Creates funny ways for you to not practice.
Yeah, I would like to see a Void on the screen arena, if possible.
Streamer.
Kipler. He's abandoned us, dude.
Because we're not speaking Australian.
Never mind, he's not abandoned us. I think we missed all of Antics, because Void's now in the last bonus of Windy.
Settle down, boys. All right. I'm having a copy pasta battle right now.
I see.
can't
Very
be
important
managing the
duties,
stream.
yes. Yeah,
The heroes
Antics is
of all.
definitely over. Unless he's doing Windy first for some reason. Alright, well, now we'll get to enjoy Castle Crush instead.
It's, the glitch is done a little bit differently on 1.0. Still do it at the same spot? Yeah. Still do it at the same spot, but you don't take damage right away. There are visual cues.
He's unfortunately giving us the Animal Antics sample, I'm sure, as he cuts the charge way too early on guard in this section. There's actually a few different ways to do the Squitter section in Antics. There's a safer way that I do where you don't take a D-boost early on. Keep your D-boost for later on in the stage. That's not super optimal. Looks like he's going for the early D-boost. This is the fastest method. Getting a lot of bees coming at him.
Remembering the bonus, thank goodness.
Yeah, he almost went in the barrel. He was thinking about it really hard.
Kane is taking the Dixie route at the end of Gusty Glade.
That's 2014 for you right there.
Yeah, it's just throwback Sundays.
Avoid going for the 1.0 exclusive Castle Crush setup, gets it no problem. Very easy visual cue for that. I forget what it is, but once you know it, you'll probably never miss it.
Yeah, I bring the Crusher up to the bottom of the torch after the first visual cue. Jump straight up, load down, there you go.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought Yuzin was doing a boxless Animal Antics for the fans. That's a true classic.
True.
Yeah, Void has to do Castle Crush again because, well, first time you beat it for the completion for beating it, the percentage point. Then he has to do it again to get all the bonuses, and he's gonna be taking the DK barrel again, which he does need to open the first bonus. You're supposed to use Rambi, but Rambi's kind of slow.
Very
Again,
slow.
if you lose the DK barrel, it's all ogre.
Stops the Crusher actually, and it's actually faster to be doing it this route. Saves 20 to 30 seconds, I think, to pause out and then go back into it.
Oh yeah, compared to just doing the entire stage and getting a bonus along the way.
Right.
You never actually see the end of Castle Crush unless you're playing 80% no invis barrel. You're not gonna see it in warpless, of course, because, you know, it's not a warp, so obviously you just summon the end of the stage right to you.
Yeah, this is a great medium to have this debate again. Let's do that.
There's no debate. It's obvious. It's not a warp.
Oh wait, yeah. If you can do it in 1.0, it's clearly not a warp. All right. I
Exactly.
mean, seriously, this just confirms, puts to rest any doubts. You know, from the fools out there, foolish to think
The
That it
fools
is-
out there.
that it is
Foolishly foolish fools.
even possible to consider in the same realm as a warp. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Thank you, Kibbles. Thank you. It's always good to have the sage wisdom of the old boys.
One of the oldest boys. So, just your average Dave in the Squawks portion of Animal Antics. Oh, he takes a damage kind of early there. He's gonna have to play it safe on the last section. This is really hard to improv as well. You can see he's struggling here. He has to battle the wind, battle the bees. No idea like what the wind cycle's like.
I would argue that's the hardest section in the game. If you're not doing the cheese route, it's definitely the hardest section in the game.
Actually makes it through unscathed though. Impressive.
Already coming up to the last bonus that you actually start select out of in the game. Let's ride that elevator.
Like Canis not doing fast cannonball, and you can just see how slow the cannonball is.
If you're gonna run the category, it's definitely worth learning the strat. Like, the proof is right here in this pudding.
Look at that cannonball go.
Off that cannonball.
Oh,
my
wow.
goodness.
Alright. Hopefully you can improv a route at the second part of the stage then.
I have faith. I think he's got this. He's no spring chicken when it comes to running this game.
Definitely making up a route here for this bonus. The bonus that just your average Dave is in, it's possible to double hit the flitters and save a little bit of time, but it's also possible you'll run into them and take damage and that'll end the bonus, so it's definitely a good safety strat to not get the double hits.
I remember Void actually losing quite a few runs to that strat.
Yeah, it's pretty spooky.
Interesting in Clapper's Cavern, is that where Void is? Yeah. Where, if you're fast enough going into the bonus you just went into, you're not going to spawn the puffer on the left. Spawn the puffer on the left, you gotta wait a really long time for him to go away, because he moves very slowly.
Look how Canis cleared out all the enemies on the way going into the second bonus, just so he didn't get on the way back.
Canis giving shoutouts to Rare.
Were you able to find the hidden rare symbol in Animal Antics for the scavenger hunt?
I didn't even touch that one. Where is it? It's Ethan said it was in the snake section?
No, it's in the fish section, hello?
Snake fish, yes, fish, sorry.
Yeah, you just go in the bottom left. I actually saw, it was on someone's stream I saw. I was like, wow, I didn't even know that was there. It was DJ's stream, maybe. Got it.
Avoid coming into one of the best levels in the game. Especially doing Warpless.
Yeah, this stage Warpless is probably my favorite level in the entire series. I was really happy that was one of the scavenger hunt items. So I'm sad I didn't. I should have busted at 1.0 so I could do the zip, but it wasn't worth it.
You can zip in CLC?
Oh yeah,
or you mean the clip?
No, I mean a zip. It's in the section as your invincibility is running out, right below the second bonus, or maybe it's the first. No, second bonus. You can zip up that wall, and you can avoid going in the bonus, and you just like roll through the cannons that are shooting downwards. Really cool looking. The task actually does it for 102.
I need to see a tape on that then. It's quite intriguing.
Yeah,
does it take you out of bounds?
Yeah, I guess that would be considered out of bounds, because otherwise how can you zip? Yeah, you don't go for it an RTA because you have to get the DK coin along the way, and only the task can really make it fast enough that you can get the DK coin, go back, and then do the zip and have it save time.
Dave just entered Castle Crush. He must have caught up fairly well then, after that mudhole fiasco he had.
I'm not sure if he's on the second trip, obviously, as Dixie, so definitely not as close as it looks. Void, as far as I can tell, has been having a pretty good run, other than, I guess, PCP.
I haven't seen many, if any, glaring errors. And it's just entering Arctic. Despawn the puffer, it's 30 points.
Surprised that was on there. I feel like everyone knows how to do that, but...
It took me 3 times!
Really? Alright,
what the hell? Do it with my eyes closed, and then all of a sudden it takes me 3 times. Just this game, man, this game. Never when it counts. Looking at some hot toxic tower porn here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any missed double jumps at all so far. Like he got everything.
Sample. Skipping halfway. Bold move. Let's see if it pays off.
Didn't skip the up barrel though, so suboptimal. 0 out of 10. Try harder next time, please.
That's like really hard to just land on the thing and then actually time your short hop properly to skip the up barrel. All to save like 0.2, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know how much it saves. It's pretty silly though.
Can you do it?
I don't even go for it because I try and go up the right now, so it's like way harder on the right. You have less room.
It's true. And now entering the only bonus in Toxic Tower. Thankfully.
Easen's waiting around for the Crusher. Not sure what happened to him. I think he tried to team throw over, but he bopped his Kong. It's actually faster to kill yourself and then go back into Castle Crush rather than waiting for the Crusher. I guess he doesn't know that though.
That void is
Oh my god, the Don Maku on Canis' stream. Did you see that? There were so many spines coming at him. My god.
Yeah,
there was no escaping that. That was so much damage all at once. Oh my god. Feel bad for him.
That's why you gotta go fast through there, because if those guys explode, not only are you gonna create an ungodly amount of lag, but it's very dangerous.
Alright, moment of truth. Will Void go for the jump?
He nails it.
He is! Yeah, wow, alright. I guess he's gonna get one of my points after all.
I was gonna say, that's probably worth a point.
Yeah, I'll give him a point for that. It's on the fence before, but, I mean, goes for the jump, gets it first try, no problem. Gotta give him a point for that.
The bonus that he's on right now is actually spooky as Diddy. Very
easy to touch a Brambler.
It feels like in this level the brambles are just a little bit bigger because it just seems like they damage you a lot easier. I don't know if it's just because I'm a scrub or what, but it's the way I feel.
I think as far as we were able to tell, the only two errors that Void had were in PCP and Black Ice Battle, two levels that are dictated by the 1.0 scrolling. So, I mean, pretty understandable mistakes.
I'm not entirely sure if he's on sub 130 pace, although I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, I'll probably unpause the stream when he's in the Cranky's cutscene and see the timer. I guess
I
I'll
don't
just
see
do
it.
a dot time as well.
I mean,
on
if
the
you
race
want a
channel.
dot time, just ask.
That's right, yeah. Not in race channel. Is there a timer up on the stream? I don't think I see one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just we can't see
We're
it.
at nearly at 120.
Right. He's at 120 and he's entering. Yeah, this is easy 130.
Seems like sub 130 to me, yeah. I want to see how Canis does this Animal Antics section. Obviously, he's not familiar with the category. Kind of see how he handles it.
To go in with both Kongs, the cheese should be pretty easy, but it's just one little tight squeeze after it. So
Already throwing his wind cycle off a little bit.
Oh!
Wow,
Fortunately, no, Canis. Get away from the wall.
Oh, he's...
See if
his
he
parrot's
can
flying out of control here.
squeeze through. Ah, good. Nice fine clip. Disease and finishes up the bonus in Chainlink Chamber. First one by the wrong warp, anyway. Another common mistake is not waiting for the bees to get out of the way. He missed that bonus? No, he got it. Never mind. Bonus at the end. My mistake.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm kind of curious to see where Elmagoose is at this point. Maybe the Antilles as well.
Off.
I'm sorry, what was that? Did you want to...
Yeah, switch it up. I want to see where Elmagoose and Antilles are.
Isn't going out of bounds.
Coming at you.
Alright, Elmagoose looks like he's on his first pass at Castle Crush. I feel like he should be a little bit further ahead based on what we saw before, but I guess he was having some issues either at the end of World 5 or beginning of World 6, probably in Wet Woods.
Tilly's is keeping up very well with Eason, actually.
Yeah, if Eason just makes a significant mistake in Toxic Tower, he can easily catch up. Oh, Void even doing Blue Diddy for the fans. If he didn't have my point before, he definitely has it now.
Getting one of mine, that's for sure. Although, if he gets hit by any of the other clouds, it's gonna change.
Eason almost falling to his doom there. Manages to fall in such a way that he actually gets the DK barrel, making it a little bit safer. I think Elmagoose is taking the Ramby route because he doesn't trust himself to take the DK barrel up his Dixie.
It's completely fair.
Yeah.
It does slow the Crusher down a little bit, though, when you change into the animal barrels. Shaking his head at us. It's the Rhino.
Yeah, looks like his Ramby's having fun.
And that's the whole point of Festival, right? Just have fun.
Exactly.
Until he's almost on the bird section. And Void puts K. Rool in the swamp.
Yeah, this coin can't look good, DK can't look good, so all he has to do is one more trick.
Pretty hard trick. Just zip, and then he's done. The last K. Rool fight is an actual cutscene.
Void dropping a dot time as soon as he enters the cutscene. Ooh.
Eason fails the bonus in Toxic, which means he has to go back into the beginning of the level, or he's going to take it from halfway. Alright.
Suddenly, Antilles' race is pretty real right now.
It's quietly moved up to second place.
Wait, no, it was Antilles that failed, right? Because Eason's now in sprint.
Oh, it was Antilles that failed. Sorry, I got my streams mixed up.
Ah, okay. In that case, it's not close at all. It's the exact opposite of that.
It's being pulled away. Basic,
Elmagoose is making up his own route for Castle Crush, it looks like.
Wonder if he'll grab the bird. Oh, I guess he has to.
Yeah.
Never mind. So he has to.
Yeah.
Take coin and...
Still, he's hanging in there for sure.
Still go wrong until he's
Antilles, yeah, he's in an infinite.
just missing that bonus.
That's a pretty costly bonus to miss, as you can see. Void coming up on the final trick, 95% is the percentage you want. He had 38 DK coins. He's gonna get one in Fiery Furnace, one from K. Rool 2, and that'll be it. Hopefully he can zip his dick off. The window for this is fairly large, like 3 frames.
It's fairly large, but it's still it's lenient, and there is a backup if you fail it. But if you fail the backup, you gotta kill yourself.
He's in rapping for the fans. Not sure if he went for the fast goal setup but forgot it was 102 or just decided to rap for fun. And Void is zipping.
Well, there's half the battle. There's still some inputs you have to make sure you're getting to the bonus correctly. You see another coin spawn on the left? Yeah, now he's holding up and left. And basically, the barrel's going to shoot you out at the top left corner. It's going to shoot you straight down. So you got to wait until the barrel is right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be that you'd shoot in the barrel right before the bonus barrel. Then I found out I was like, no, you can just shoot directly in the bonus.
Can't believe I didn't think about this going out of bounds.
Yeah,
Scavenger, I can't
pretty
believe it.
obvious in retrospect. I stopped it for the web woods out of bounds that like no one knows about.
That's it, so...
Void will definitely be your champion here. Probably with a sub 130 time.
I don't doubt it.
1:27:30 on the timer at the moment.
K Rule 2 is 140 something?
I think it's less than that actually.
Yeah,
It's
so
like 120.
This might be a 128 then. My math is correct. It's probably not.
It's gonna be close, I think.
No math.
Exactly. So while Void casually wins, we can check in on the other racers here. Eason's on K Rule 1. Tilly is just
He's
starting
getting
his
hit on
sprints.
K roll 1. No, not
He's
sure what happened to
getting
him.
hit on K Rule 1, my goodness. El Magus just starting Chain of Chamber. See a B-ring skip. Of course. Tilly's being the professional. Being very well versed in all three Donkey Kong games, I think. He's the current 306% world record holder.
It's a good world record to have. And
Yeah.
Void is done. Let's see what the time is. 120. He does get 128. I knew it. Wow, that's pretty goddamn good.
That's
for,
pretty goddamn good. Grats.
I want to say that's the fastest 102 time it's ever been done in a race. I don't know that for a fact. I have no evidence to back that up. But I'm just gonna say it is.
Yeah, I'll second that. Having seen a total of probably 3, I'd say that's the fastest. RT in Japan was 135. Mikizu and Fist put their estimates at 131. I was shocked.
Well, for SRL timing, it's definitely a race world record. Apparently the old one's 131.54. Also by Void. Yeah, it's a pretty good run.
Yeah, I mean, as far as good runs go, I guess it's pretty good.
I guess it was pretty good.
Canis going through his second try through Castle Crush. Team throwing over those bees, that's it's a lot trickier than it looks. I know that I've gotten bopped a few times by them.
Yep. Fast stress, just kill yourself and respawn the Crusher. I think Magus is definitely on pace to beat Canis though, that's pretty cool. Not sure where Dave is. He's watching a cutscene. Think about how to zip. Thinking about if you remember the pixel. Oh, Dave's in K roll. Okay.
I guess not taking the damage boost at the end. I wonder why.
So I wonder if just average Dave and Antilles are like neck and neck now. Can be going by the K roll cycles. Looks like Antilles is on a faster or more into the K roll fight than Dave is.
Looks like he's one cycle ahead of him. Oh no, he's not one cycle at all. It's probably about 2 seconds, 3 seconds? Oh no, it phases.
No, yeah,
My
Antilles
goodness.
is on the blue cycle.
What are you doing?
Average Dave is a full, set behind.
Yeah.
But if Antilles fails the zip a few times, just average Dave can definitely catch up. Dalmagoose does have 37 DK coins. That's the amount you want. Didn't forget any. Imagine it'd be easy if you haven't done this category too often.
Not that the DK coins are hard to find or well hidden. I'd say the hardest one to find would be in Ghostly Grove.
Tilly's going for Blue Diddy, trying to impress the commentators. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I already saw one Blue Diddy before, and I only have so many points to give.
Well, we saw Blue Diddy from Void, but did we see Blue Diddy and Blue Dixie?
We did not, no. He didn't go full blue.
Something to consider. He didn't blue himself at all.
Hardest DK coin to find is definitely the one that's in a bonus. That one took me a very long time.
Yes, you're right. I forgot about that one in 2-2.
Alright, Void's confirming he did forget the first bonus in PCP. He didn't get hit and like wasn't able to get it. He just straight up forgot about it.
Vegas going for the damage boost strat at the end of the bird section. Tilly's is done with K. Rule.
Alright,
With
this
50
Travis Dave
moments.
also getting Blue Diddy, so it cancels out until it's Blue Diddy. That's creating Blue
it's-
Diddy equilibrium.
It's like I said, it's just Blue Diddy though. Like, and Tilly's got Blue Diddy and Blue Dixie. He went full blue. It's worth something.
I don't know.
It's worth something more than just Blue Diddy. I mean, he took the time to press select twice afterwards.
That is true.
Look at the time loss. I mean, IGT's still going while he's doing that. Oh, throws right. Well, he dropped a cycle. Any hope of points is pretty much gone now.
Oh man, he has to fight Mirror K-Rool. Mirror K-Rool, one of the hardest secret bosses of DKC2. That should be on the scavenger hunt. Defeat Mirror K-Rool.
K.
I'm sure how many people have been able to do that.
Definitely messes you up a lot. Oh, gets purple.
Purple Diddy, definitely not fun for anybody. No one likes Purple Diddy.
Diddy, not my favorite. The easiest one probably to deal with is cherry flavored Diddy. The hardest obviously being blue raspberry.
Looks like easy to get the zip, no problem. So he is about to finish up. I guess he'll be second place, right? I'm forgetting somebody.
He should be, yeah. I think.
We don't know where Reiko is.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well,
yeah,
he's
that's
been
two
dot
time years
timing,
ago.
so. Yeah, I don't think he's through World 6 yet.
Candace almost forgot a bonus. Glad he remembered and went back down. And Tilly's is now pulled into third place.
Yes, it will come down to the zip for third place.
I've got more confidence in Antilles, which is not a knock against Dave, but I don't know how much Dave's been practicing.
Looked at Antilles' file there. It does have all the stuff, so all the DK coins, all the Crim coins.
It's on pace for stuff, alright.
He's getting a Kong. I see. You didn't have two Kongs being K-roll, so he had to get one.
You want to have two Kongs, because you will be taking damage.
Yes,
from the,
very
zip.
important. Lines it up. Oh, he doesn't bait the sword dude
Oh, doesn't
correctly.
bait him enough. It's okay, there's a backup.
That's not how you do the backup.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Nope. Still one
Dasker
more
strike.
shot.
He is going to have to... Is he going to do it without the zip? Or is he just going to fall, jump in lava? He is doing it without the zip. He is doing old school Fiery Furnace. This is
All right.
definitely a big chance for Dave to catch up. A very, very, very big chance. Especially because I'm not sure how long ago it's been since Antilles has done this without the zip.
Well, he might have practiced it. It's a good backup strat to have, because the zip is pretty tricky.
Yeah, I think he's running 102 for some marathon coming up, so maybe he has to know like all the backups. Well, this could change around like instantly. You have to assume that Dave knows the zip. He has a 131, so he must.
Yes. Well, the zip, in between doing level like this, minute and a half.
E2 is going into PCP to grab a Kong. I guess they both got owned on K-Rool.
Yeah. Well, Dave dropped a cycle.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He had to fight Mirror K-Rool, of course, yeah. Of course he's down to Kong. Alright, well this is it. This is the moment of truth. Will he get the zip first try and possibly pull ahead of Antilles?
I have faith.
Oh, he's, no. Oh, yes,
I don't
he
think
does get
so.
it. Wow.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
He was shaking his barrel around, wasn't sure. Alright, well, he's gonna get the zip. I'm not sure how far ahead behind this is gonna put him. It looks like Antilles is almost at the bonus, so it's gonna be neck and neck. It's gonna come down to, I don't know, bonus optimization, the K-Rool
Pretty
2
much.
fight, who knows at this point.
Can you take the bonus out of bounds when you don't do the zip? Yes, you can.
Oh yeah, of course you can. You're still
Well,
playing
then
1-0.
it's Antilles' race to lose. Between him and Dave, of course.
Yeah, if he gets bought by a B here, I mean, that would seal it, obviously, but I'll
Yeah,
take
there's
it
a
very
couple-
slowly. I'm not sure if he knows, like, how far ahead or behind he is.
There's a couple of walls here on the right side that you can get hit by. You're out of bounds. Very deceptive.
Alright, well, it's gonna take some kind of massive K-Rool 2 choke for Antilles to actually not get third, I guess, but it definitely was a lot closer at the end than I expected.
Mirror K-Rool 2, what a meme. It's just doing the bonus and sprints.
Oh yeah, this looks like it's actually somewhat close now between... Wait, no, never mind. I thought
No, it's-
I thought they were in the same bonus because, like, you know, it's the same background and whatnot, but no.
And this is yet to beat the game.
Watching the race channel for Dot Duns.
I guess feeding K-Rool for the last time. First time anyway, for the first time for the last time. Assuming he knows when to reset the console.
Antilles just got hit. Wait a minute here.
This is this section
Oh,
of
but
Diddy
Just
is...
Average Dave also getting epic owned.
These
These folks are making it close.
This is a really...
Really, finale here. Diddy versus Diddy. Can he nail the throw? He does. Antilles does take third. Very climactic finish, though.
Well done, Antilles.
Oh, there's
Very
really
well
no
done.
delay on the stream. It's insane. They, like, as soon as finished on the streaming, it's like I saw a dot down the race channel.
That's
the
festival.os
idea.
for you. Kane is just entering the K-Rool fight.
And Dave finishes. Just what was the difference here? Less than 30 seconds difference. Yeah, less than 30 seconds. Insane.
Race. Glad I decided to commentate this instead of run it.
Yeah, same. Actually, I didn't want to put myself through all that, remembering everything, derusting everything.
Well, I took the time to actually learn the entire category, but just couldn't get it run together because it's hard for. It's hard because when you're going from 80% where you're pretty consistent to this, you make a small mistake, you just want to reset and puts you out of the head where you need to actually finish a run. So that's my biggest challenge.
All right, now we're seeing the true and last portion of the 102 race, the epic duel between Elmagoose and Canis. Elmagoose obviously very far ahead. He's going into Fiery Furnace. I hope he has all the stuffs. I'm not sure if he knows the zip. I would have to assume that's something he learned, because just learning Fiery Furnace zipless is much harder than just learning the zip.
True.
Canis, I have no idea if he learned the zip, if he's gonna be going for it, if he even knows that the level's like zipless.
I wouldn't put it past him. Like he was asking a lot of questions about 102 a little while ago, so it's safe to say that he did at least some preparation.
Yeah, let's see what routes these runners take here at the very end of the 102 race. Actually
Again,
excited to see.
He also grinded toboggan event today, so I definitely wouldn't put it past him.
Oh yeah, dirty practice here. The only
talking
one because
about
I
it
epic choked. Toboggan, by the way.
He epic choked as well, so I can't really buy that excuse.
I mean, I epic choked even harder though. Magnitude. Whoa, wait.
He's doing animal antics.
Oh, I see. Magus is doing the route where you do antics last. This was the old route way back in the day that Riz did. Like, way back in the day, before we updated it.
Well, the videos on the 102 section of the wiki are the old Riz tapes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So he probably learned it off the wiki. Oh, so did he? I guess he must have already done Fiery Furnace. So I guess we had no idea how that went. If he got the zip or
I don't know if he did
or
Fiery.
what.
I
Alright, well,
check to see how many Creme coins he had. He had 30, then he could do both, but I don't think he did.
yeah, I think he had 15. So that suddenly makes this race a lot closer because Antics takes a lot longer to beat than Fiery Furnace, and Canis isn't that far behind.
Not to mention, it's exponentially harder than Fiery Furnace.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So chance of death here is very high.
Very high. Very
Nice
interesting.
that the Kong order worked out such that you do antics not the very end, because having this level as your last level to do is kind of spooky for your 1-2 run.
Of course. See if he'll remember the bonus. Looks like he is. So one good thing I'll say about all these runners is that they did not miss any bonuses by accident.
That's actually pretty impressive, especially for Canis and Almagus, who already with the category.
Void missed one.
Oh yeah,
He did.
cool.
He did, but he caught it in time. It's not like he got up to the end of the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that'd
realized
just be
before
embarrassing.
he
Yeah.
finished.
Almagus definitely has 39 DK coins. He did Fiery Furnace. We don't know how he did it, but it's done. So it's just well, I guess Canis has to watch the entire credits, so maybe it's really not that close.
Kenny says he can't use it because 1.1.
True.
Oh, really?
This is true. He does run on 1.1.
Well, I guess this race isn't close at all then. Unless Almagus gets into some insane infinite and animal antics, which isn't impossible,
It's
but
not impossible. This is a ruthless stage, especially if you're not practiced in it. Seems to
It's
be
a-
distract really well.
flying around, dodging bees.
I think Elmagoose, being a goose, a bird himself, he's not going to have any trouble with the squawks here.
He's showing immaculate control over Squawks here. It's like he's become Squawks. Like the movement is 1-to-1. It's like he's Squawks VR right now. Tom the bird
Be the bird.
makes it through unscathed somehow.
Excellent job.
Amazing play. And I think he still has 2 Kongs as well, so he can even take a hit in the Rattler section if need be.
Ooh, that was spooky.
Ah, he has 2 Kongs. No big deal.
He's good.
He's going straight to K. Rool 2, definitely didn't forget anything, so he is going to be your second to last to finish.
Where there's penultimate.
Penultimate, that's the word. That's a much better word to use, yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I think Mag is expected to get last in this race, so the fact he's getting not last is probably a win in his book.
Oh yeah. He can't be mad.
Yeah,
Definitely
let's
held
not
up.
forget that Rack is still in this race. I think he is last though. He dot timed World 6 and he was quite behind everyone else. But he's still in this race, and we'll try and get his stream up soon. Just having some issues with his stream at the moment.
Canis entering Fiery Furnace. It's still a treat to watch this warpless, zipless, I should say. Very fun level.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of it from Antilles here. Let's see Canis' take on it. I think he's run True Ending before. In fact, I know he has, so he does have some familiarity with this zipless. Looks like he's forgetting some of the strats, though.
Yeah. That Almagus finishes. Congratulations to him. What was his time minus RL?
He finished with a 1:45.43.
Very good. PB.
That's a PB for him, yeah. Apparently he lost a minute from his cart crapping out at the start. So it wasn't his stream that was down, it's just his cart wouldn't start. I see. That's unfortunate.
Scary. Could have been a
Well, I
free
gotta ask him
144.
about where were the Invis and Clobber Carnage?
This festival point hinges on it.
He has some answers for me. Well, he makes up some bullshit excuse. So, wow, God, Kang's going for a spin into the barrel. Probably planned
Lucky.
it out. He
Very
knows
lucky.
the RNG manipulation on the Sonic. No question.
Calculated. All the math.
Of course.
And he's, okay, he's got team throw. He's not gonna take the Sonic up, okay.
That's one of the most frustrating parts, is that if you take damage, you need to rely on the Sonic to get you up there, and sometimes he doesn't want to play. Taking the maze is shame.
Elmagoose looking like he's hoping we weren't watching him. Pretending like he hit it? Is that what he's doing right now?
I had to close the Twitch stream. Watch this glorious stream on DLC.
Land down the law for him.
Elmagoose
That's
making
because he's
outrageous
invisible.
claims.
Wow, what an excuse. Alright, well, Kane is definitely owning the shit out of this black screen right now. Safe to say that Riker Rider stands no chance.
I mean, his console's not even on. Or if it is on, it's just stuck at the black screen. He's entering K Rule 2. Go, Canis. There you go. So he will fulfill his goal of sub 2 hours, which is the festival estimate.
Very nice, very nice.
The estival.
Hopefully he gets no points for this, because he already has enough points as is.
The way
I know.
the way the math works, you're guaranteed at least 1 point.
Really? I
Yeah.
see. I was unaware of this. Well, 1 point's fine, I guess.
As long as we're talking about points, I think I'll dish out my commentator points now, if that's okay. I'll give El Magus a point. He definitely held in there. Surprised me. I'll give Canis a point.
Estimate.
I just want to say that I think Eason deserves a point for being the fastest runner to not forget about us.
I'll take that into consideration. What's his ranking on the leaderboard right now? The festival leaderboard. Close to the top?
Eason?
Yeah,
He's 5th.
it's 5th. That's pretty high.
You just gave point to Canis, who's 1st.
Canis is my boy, though.
Everyone's Canis' boy, apparently.
You need to run better PR next year, Claude.
Nice run by Canis. He finishes with a 149.35. Sub 150 even.
Sub 150 even. Well, I think that's worth a point. I'll give Canis 2 of my points because he
Really?
went underestimate. Yeah, you know why? I have very good reason for this. I'm giving him 1 because he didn't finish last, and I'm giving him another 1 because he went under festival estimate, which he was worried about. So I'll give him those 2, and my third 1 will go to Almagus.
Okay, alright. In that case, I'll also dish out my points. And exactly I'm gonna give my points to. Give 1 point, my boy Void, of course, because he got the jump, first try, no issues. He got Blue Diddy.
He's
He
back.
had a really nice web was, like, and plus, you know, he got a fucking insane, probably race world record in 102 in this run, so you had to give him a point for that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. My other 2 points going to me, because this festival's fucking rigged, and I need all the points I can get. There you go.
Sorry,
Nice
Claude, I
run, though,
can't
bud.
support you anymore.
That was a painful 6 + 2 I had to do today. Very painful.
Nice runs by all. Nice 1 or 2 runs. Oh, Raikou is alive. Oh, he's
Yeah, we've
alive.
got him back. I've got him back.
Goku's back.
He is indeed.
Just starting Crocodile Core. Wow.
We have to wait for him to finish anyway because he is in a relay team, so yeah, I mean he's nearly done anyway, but
Yeah, I think I heard one of my relay members had to drop out. Unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like Joe
yeah,
dropped
no,
out.
we found a backup. My boy Fez, he stepped up.
Fizz?
Oh, Fez. Good.
Fez. F-E-Z-Z. Fez.
All right, cool. Well then, I think with that, I'm going to step out of this mumble and get myself ready for the relay. It was an absolute pleasure
Good luck.
commentating with you, Claude.
Yeah, same. Absolutely. I had a lot of fun. Did a good job, I think. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah, so good luck with the rest of the festival, everybody except Claude, and we'll talk to you later.
Wow! What the hell, dude? You just said it was an honor, and then you just
That's a real shame, man.
Pieces out. Can I trust no one? There's no one I can trust in this festival except myself and Hippie, apparently.
Sounds about right.
No, I had to stop supporting you,
fuck
Claude,
me.
because you just gave 2 points to yourself.
But I had to, because you just gave Canis 2 points. I had to, like, equalize it. I had no choice. Riker
Sounds like only
finishes.
one person's
Hell,
trying to
Tiny
do the
finished
reading
with
here, man.
152.12. Nice runs by everybody. Nice showing for 102.
Yep. Good showing. Welcome, Countdown and Supreme.
Hello.
Hello.
Decided I'd help my boy Countdown out here.
Nice.
I'm glad I came here
Nice.
just in time for Claude to get owned.
Well, you don't have to be here just in time for that. Like, it's been happening during the entire festival. But,
Yeah.
Well, just like load up the VOD, pick any random point in the VOD while getting owned.
How many
This
Anyway,
sucks,
gotta-
dude.
how many
Gotta go
deaths
ready
on
for the
Webwoods?
relay, have fun commentating my epic ownage and whatever. Goodbye!
Goodbye.
I don't think I've ever heard Kipple
See
this
ya.
happy.
Oh my god, dude.
What a glorious
It's
exit.
everything I wanted and more.
That's funny.
So is Riker
Yeah, so-
got done?
Yeah,
Got done.
yeah, I think he did. Okay.
As Ref would say, good shit.
Yep,
Good shit.
good shit. So yeah, we're